Live from America's summer home, it's the Mastication Station. With your host, because he still owes us money, Tony J Lemmon. And fresh off his curling expedition, the studio Ed, Lee Daly. Tonight's guest, security buff and pet wrangler, Kelly Ketron. And the inventor of the non-hot dog hot dog, Louie Henry. And musical guest all the way from Guam Preparatory School, Omnivore Madness. And our sponsor, completely worth every penny, the fold-over sandwich bags. Fold-over sandwich bags. It's a crapshoot. And now, he got hair down to his knees. Gotta be a joker who just do what he please. Tony J Lemmon.
Bring out your date!
Hey everybody, welcome to Mastication Station. I am your host, Tony, and I'm here permanently right now. So, hey, here is the studio Ed, Lee Daly.
Hi everybody. Hey, today we're in Fort Benton. Last night, Tony and the crew and I got on a United Airline 1. And it only seats about 7 people, and we were, of course, we're halfway on our trip and we got bumped. And this is where they dropped us off here at Fort Benton, wonderful area with all the mountains and right on the banks of the mighty Missouri River. And I'd like to thank Larry the cable guy, who hooked us up with this studio so we could do our show here tonight. And we'd like to thank the 85 members of the Women's Auxiliary Lube and Wrench crew. We're here, our audience members. We thank you, ladies. There are gift bags. No, there's not. We didn't have time for those. So that's where we're at, Fort Benton, Missouri, Montana, next to the Missouri River. Back to you, Tony.
I like that. That's wonderful. Welcome, everybody. Well, spring break's over, and my biggest activity that I did was, well, you'll see the picture here. So that was fun, but please be aware that we did have to put the stapler down, so don't be afraid. So everything's okay there.
Is it a swing line?
A what?
Swing line?
Yes.
Top shelf.
It was a really good stapler, and I'm afraid that it had to be put down.
That's sad.
We just can't put up with that kind of aggression from the stapler. Nope. Hey, I got to tell you something. I just can't stand. I've been thinking about this. I just can't stand it, and that is those stupid fold-over bags. I can't stand these things.
You need to contradict yourself.
Well, they fold over. There's nothing good about it. So, anyway, I wanted to let you know that because it's been on my heart lately. And I was watching the weather, and I'm always wondering what's on tap. I'm always thinking to myself, man, I can't wait to see what's on tap. Because they're always saying on the weather, well, here's what's on tap tonight. Like, what if I want it to be bottled? I don't know if that's something that they learn in weather person school, what's on tap. That sounds like something that they shouldn't allow in there because it's kind of like an alcoholic thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it sounds like something you'd learn if you were to become a brewer.
What's on tap?
At a brewery, what's on tap.
Yeah. I mean, I don't go to my students and say, everybody, here's what's on tap today.
Oh.
Because that would be wrong. I shouldn't do that.
You say what's on first.
Second,
And
fine
yes,
too.
I don't know who's on third.
But what do you expect from a meteorologist, right? Our sponsor tonight, which is really exciting to me, is the Taub chew canceling headphone.
Tony, no, no. They fell through.
Oh,
We have the old-fashioned fold-over sandwich bag. We have a whole bunch of them because they were delivered this morning to the studio.
yes, I love those. I love those fold-over sandwich bags because I don't I don't like having the security of knowing that my sandwich is sealed. I don't like that. I don't like to have that. I like to play the odds. I like to have my sandwich maybe in, maybe out. I like to throw it in the air and see if it's going to stay or not. Grab it, hold it up, and maybe I'm holding it from the wrong side and it falls out. So I like the foldovers much better because there's no security. And the best use for those, of course, is when your camera falls in the toilet. Because then you can put that in the bag with rice, right?
You can put the toilet in the bag?
The camera. Camera falls in the toilet, gets water in it, gets waterlogged. Throw it in the bag with rice. You can't seal it because then the air can't get out. So
Why couldn't you put rice on like a plate and just put the phone on the rice?
Because it has to be in a semi-enclosed space. I'm making that up.
Yeah, I think. Can we go? Can someone Google that?
Yeah, I think so.
And then send us an email at Mastication Station.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound right. I mean, what kind of rice? Uncle Ben's, long rice, natural
Short rice?
Chinese rice, yellow rice.
There's
There's lots of different rices.
Condoleezza rice?
She's got cell phone stuck to her face. Weird.
I've already gone over the sponsors, haven't I?
Well, you started with the wrong sponsor, and then
Yeah.
we fed into the correct sponsor.
Okay.
So we'll have to cut that out.
Well,
later.
we'll just edit that and put it in different order. I did go to
Take
wrong-
the words that you use and scramble them up.
I went to the
to
wrong
make
joke, so I'm going to have to
A
edit it.
sub-caption to
later.
the answer to one of your worthless jokes.
Our guests tonight are Kelly
Ketron.
Ketron. Kelly Ketron, who is a banker, or actually a credit unionist. And she is an assistant manager there, as well as an art teacher, pet owner, and cup stacker.
You know, I think Ketron is a symbol on the periodic table,
I think it is.
right down at the bottom.
I want to look at that periodically.
You do science, you should know that.
Yeah. As well as Louie Henry is here. He is a inventor of the non-hot dog, as well as father of 5 boys
Whoa.
and soccer coach. So we'll be right back after this. Don't miss anything. Bye-bye.
Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Almond Joy's got nuts, Mounds don't. Almond Joy's got real milk chocolate, coconut and munchy nuts too. Mounds got deep dark chocolate and chewy coconut. Ooh. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Peter Paul, Almond Joy's got nuts, Peter Paul, Mounds don't. Because sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
Hey, welcome back to Mastication Station. We're in the middle of a conversation during the commercial, and as usual, our sponsor, unbeknown to me, is the sandwich bags that are the fold-up kind. Because I guess if you're a betting man and you're going to take that sandwich and hold it, throw it in the air, maybe it'll come out, maybe it won't. So it's the fold-up kind of sandwich bag that's our sponsor this time. We're going to welcome Kelly Ketron.
Welcome, Kelly.
She's here to talk to us about random things.
Well, it's
So-
random acts of violence.
Right. You work at a bank.
I do.
So what bank is that?
Three Rivers Credit Union.
And what do you do there?
I am an assistant manager.
You're an assistant manager. Mm-hmm. Wow. So
I know, I'm so young.
does
you
that
don't
mean
realize it.
you have to have the keys and everything?
Oh, I have everything.
Oh my goodness.
Nobody knows that.
Are you packing heat?
Oh, yeah. No.
They have to have a security guard there.
Oh, yeah, yeah. We have a heck of a ton of cameras.
Yeah.
You just can't see them.
A heck of a ton.
Heck of a ton. I was trying to be really, really polite because I have to watch my mouth. Yeah, no, we have a lot.
What if they had a button that you could push that exploded gas, like on the other side of the door?
Yeah.
And someone's passionate enough to have a bomb in my case, and you just push a button and they're gassed.
And just push them.
not a bad idea.
That'd be awesome. Or if just a member just gets out of hand, they're really wanting their money. Just,
Electrocutes them,
yeah. That'd be awesome.
tasers them.
So at a bank, they're called customers. At a credit union, they're called members.
Nice.
Is that right?
That is so true.
And are
we are
you,
not allowed to call them customers.
Are you a cast member?
I am.
Or is that just
Yeah,
Disney
like a
World?
restarring role. Yeah.
I'm the assistant manager, cast member.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I'd be like Snow White-ish. Yeah, they told us that we need to put our Disney faces on every day.
Oh.
We're not allowed to break character. So as long as somebody's yelling at us, we have to stay polite.
Just like teaching.
It's
Yes.
only for the nice
Yes.
Disney movies, though.
Yeah.
Not like the Black Hole.
I don't know what that
Or,
is.
really?
Yeah.
You've seen the Black Hole, haven't you?
About 100 times.
Yeah. It's good.
Wow.
They're not happy.
Well,
in that
what's the
movie.
Disney, the fairy with the horns, the wings?
Yeah.
Maleficent. Maleficent.
Oh, yeah.
I do love that movie.
And she's wearing that kind of shirt, too.
Yeah, so it's very
very
topical.
close. Very close. Yeah.
Minus the horns.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that word means.
It means anger.
Maleficent.
Maleficent. Maleficent is from the Greek term maleficite, which means to be an angry woman with horns. You can look that up.
think
Yeah, I
he's looking- think
will.
he's making it
I
up.
wouldn't.
That's
You can
okay.
Google it. It's on
Yeah.
Google somewhere.
Okay.
Google nowhere. I don't know.
So what's the hardest part of your job?
Saying no to people.
Like what?
Whether
When they ask
it's
for a marriage proposal or something?
Yeah. Oh, all the time. No, I just if they want their fees back all the time.
Oh.
We fee them for a reason, and having to say no to that, or they constantly want to borrow against their account and they can't, stuff like that. So just saying no to people when they're super angry at you, or
Yeah.
them, yelling at you just because you're there. You have to
'Cause
just
you're
kind
in
of
the
take it with
way.
a grain of salt and
Your target.
kind of go on. Yeah.
What's the difference
So.
between a bank and a credit union?
Ooh, nice.
A bank has shareholders that, like stockholders, not shareholders, sorry, stockholders that they have to appease. So those stockholders usually set interest rates and all of that. So we don't. We have shareholders. Everybody that is a member is a shareholder. So whatever we get from the members, we put back into the credit union. It doesn't go to a stockholder. And we're also, like the FDIC is bank insurance. We have NCUA. It's just another kind of insurance.
Oh, okay.
And we can usually set our interest rates a little bit more. There's not as regulated with the government as the banks are. So we can usually give more back on interest, like our accounts have high interest rates and stuff like that, where our loans could be lower. So we have people from like Wells Fargo and Chase that constantly refer people to us just for like random stuff because we have lower rates.
Like chickens and stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
Or
that-
motorcyclists.
Wells Fargo,
Not a call for that.
stagecoaches.
Stagecoaches,
Just
yeah.
fold up sandwich.
Yeah, those
Which
are terrible.
We actually really like. Actually,
Yeah, we like the
Yeah.
product.
we like those.
We have a whole truckload of them.
I actually do. I like those. I remember, are those
What's
ones
the
that I grew
advantage
up
of having
with?
one of those?
Yeah, they came
The
out.
ones that you like fold back over?
Yeah.
I freaking love those.
What's
I
the
don't know
what's the
why.
advantage of that?
I just,
That's what I thought.
Maybe you can't get. In the Ziploc one, sometimes you can't quite get the opening to get the unzippiness. And
I
those
don't
you
like
just
the
flipped
zip
open.
ones because
Yeah.
I don't like the security of thinking my sandwich is actually sealed. I don't like that.
So
I
you
like to
the
have the
fold-ups.
insecurity of not thinking it's going to stay in there.
Why
I think
even
it just
have a
reminds me of
bag
my
then?
childhood. I don't know why. Maybe that's why I like it.
We didn't have food
There's
as
some
a
people
child,
that can't take, like if I do this,
Oh, that makes sense.
so maybe
That
that's
can be a
it.
pain in the butt though to try to get the try to
Exactly.
get it back on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. You have
Yeah.
carpal tunnel, you're screwed.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I see that.
So there.
Maybe it's carpal
That sounds-
tunnel.
Yeah, carpal tunnel.
How did you pick them as our sponsor? Anyways, we have so many sponsors that want to
I
do the
didn't
show.
pick them. I did pick them. I didn't.
I did not have any say in this time.
It was gluten, and that, from then on it went
Right downhill.
I like
Gluten
gluten.
was a
I'm
sponsor.
sorry.
And that Canada thing's over though, right? That's done.
No, it's not. I just got a call from legal. Yeah, so that's
We were having a little
still
issue with
ongoing.
Our sponsor a couple months ago,
We kind of
Which was
made fun of our
gluten.
sponsor.
and gluten sticks, gluten,
Fried gluten,
yeah,
gluten
So,
on a gluten
on a stick, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that.
So
No, I
you
don't.
were an art teacher.
I was,
right? And
yeah.
you did it for a year.
I did.
So you stopped doing that.
I did. Hence, I did it for like a year. No, I
You
I
ask her
actually
a question she can't answer with "I did."
I know. Yes. Blooming,
I'm like accusing.
I know you were an art teacher. At Bloomingdale, I did 2 murals, that I think are still there. I don't know
Oh.
if they painted over them when they repainted the
Which
building.
wall are they on?
The main wall, when you walk into the main office area, I
Okay.
did the United States
Okay.
of America. That was fun because that really tested my knowledge of that.
Uh-huh.
And then I did on the further wall, down by like where the fifth grades or the little kids are, sorry, I did a number, like 1 through 100, in primary and secondary colors. So there's a little art in there.
yeah,
too.
I got you.
Yeah, they had me do that while I was there.
But then you went to the bank.
Not contracted. That's why I'm not there anymore. Then I went to to Three Rivers,
And you were done.
to hold me over, and I ended up staying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Going on 6 years.
6 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Right. It went fast.
Is that
What's
right?
it take to become from assistant manager to become a manager?
Yeah.
Well, I was a manager. I went down to assistant manager.
Okay.
I totally chose that. Just managers are more business. They go out to get businesses and all of their accounts and stuff. And I rather do more of the operation in the branch. So I run all the operations. I coach all the tellers, which are called service reps at our
Service rep.
Not cast members?
Not cast members.
Not
So
targets.
I just like interacting a little bit more because I feel like that's still the teacher in me. I still like to coach
a good
/ teach
idea.
them. So yeah.
That's like a baseball team has the manager. That's the person running the show on the field. And then they have the owner, who is like the business side of
Yeah.
everything. They don't know how to play baseball.
Yeah.
Never have.
Yeah. So I would be the manager.
Oh.
And then he would be
So
the
you want
no,
to
he
stay at
does the stuff.
assistant.
I do. I like it.
Yeah.
At least for a while. I mean, do I want to get paid as a manager? Yeah. But
Whatever.
there's a lot of responsibility with that too. I mean, everything runs on you. If things aren't going perfect at the branch, it's reflected
They're
on
the
you.
first one held hostage
Yes. Yeah.
too. So
Yeah, I'll just. I
you
mean,
don't want that.
No, if people, yeah, I'm not going to be the worst person if you ever rob me.
Do what you want to the
I'll
girl,
just
but leave me alone.
I'll fall down, play dead, try to lift this
She
up.
just had
good
a
luck
heart
to you.
attack.
Yeah, just get nothing from me.
Play dead or play down.
So do you ever have opportunities to just like go into the vault and just count money?
Oh
or
yeah, all the
look
time.
at money for like old bills or old coins?
Sometimes, I mean, I don't really spend my free time doing that, but if like a member comes in and wants me to, we'll get when we get money in from members, we'll kind of sift through it if it's older, and you can always tell the ones that were in like the attic or the basement because they have that smell to them.
Oh.
But we've found some really cool like $2 bills that are really old, $1 bills that still have like the blue and the red imprint on them.
So then
Stuff
do
like
your
that.
what are the people that work for you called trustees?
Service reps.
Service reps.
Yeah.
Would they have the opportunity to buy those old bills?
Yeah. I buy them all the time.
Sweet.
Yeah, I used to have a ton of them.
I'm watching the monitor over
Oh,
there.
I was like, what are you
Lee
looking
looks
at?
like he's lit by candlelight.
Nice. Gives you that nice little thing,
My holy aura.
right? There you go.
This is Pioneer Days over here, but only for Lee.
Is that right?
He
No, I
teaches history.
I bought a ton of them, and then like I would $2 bills I give to like the nieces and nephews for their birthdays because I think that's kind of like a fun thing until they like literally crumbled up and like threw up because they thought they were fake. I'm like, no,
no,
freaking A. So and then like I gave some like older dollars and $2 bills to some of them as well. So
Good.
I buy them whenever I want to. We look through like the 50-cent pieces for pure silver ones.
For 1963.
So yeah.
For 1960?
Before.
Before, yeah. But most of the time they're already kind of put through.
Are you ready for a challenge?
Oh, wow. You're ready for that already? Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, let's do this. Already. Wait, did you want to ask me a question?
No, I already learned everything I needed to know about you.
Really?
Yeah.
What? That's weird.
I know.
He's got a record.
You can just
I-
and tapes and CDs.
Ask him about his driving.
Ask me about what?
Driving.
Don't ask me about
Lack of.
Okay, what we're gonna do is Lee's gonna say go, but not
Go.
yet.
Oh, sorry.
And we're going to challenge ourselves at watching Lee. There we go. Hi.
Hey, you can't get enough of me.
Right?
I sure can't. We're gonna stack this into a
I
triangle.
feel like he's getting a head start.
No, I'll see.
He cheats at every challenge.
okay.
I'll put it back eventually. And I probably have to have more on the bottom or something.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're going to see who can do that first.
Do you do this on a daily
I don't.
occasion?
I just
Okay, I was
listen.
like, you have like a
I
weird
was
advantage?
I went and I bought these on the way here.
Okay.
So they're fresh, they're open, new. I've never done this.
Okay.
He does a challenge with all of our guests. So you're just in line with one of all the other guests that have had to put up with his silly challenges.
All right.
Yeah.
So you have
Plus,
to use
I don't
all
know
the
what I'm
cups
doing.
then or not?
All of them, yeah, 25, yeah.
Well, then if you have to have 25, then how many are you going to have on your base?
I don't know.
Because if you do 4, 3, 2, 1, that's 10.
Okay. Keep
So
going.
you'd need 7, 6, 13, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How many is that? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're banker. Come on.
Yeah, we use
11,
calculators.
5, 4, 11, 4, it's 15, 4, 6, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Okay, so you need 20 cups.
Need 20. Let's do 20. Let's do 20. So take out 5. 2,
Okay,
4, 5.
that I can do without having to stress my brain out.
That's just scary.
Put that anywhere. All right. You say,
You feel better?
whenever you say go, I will start.
So is it you're going to go after 3 or you're going to go on 3?
At go.
When you say go.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. 6. You know you can use
There's
both
like
hands,
weird
Tony.
magnetism going on with mine over here.
Animal magnetism.
It's seriously, you saw it move by itself,
Yeah,
right?
I did.
Okay, so that was weird.
Slow and steady
The
wins the
studio's
race.
haunted, that's what they told me,
By Barbie's Malibu Dream House.
here at Fort Benton.
So is this like the?
Wait a minute. Oh, wait. I got it. Oh, I'm missing one. I need one more.
Well, get one from your bottom.
What?
I don't know how you're missing one.
Here, you probably need one. Here, take.
Oh, okay.
That was so
She
close.
won.
She won, but it was very close. And I think
That
they
was
both
really
get
close.
points because the whole table shifted and they didn't
And they
go
stayed
over.
Now, what's going to be really fun is on 3, we're going to push them.
away or
Just
I
towards
thought
each
you were
other?
going
Push
to
'em like
restack
that.
them.
Okay.
On 1, on 3.
Go.
Let me count it. 1,
Go.
2, okay, go.
Thank Kelly for being here, everybody. We'll be right back after this.
Thanks, Kelly.
That was really easy.
You're going to restack.
I talked about
You make this shot, you can have anything you want for dinner.
I'll have Kentucky Fried Chicken, Mom.
You got it, superstar.
Kids love Kentucky Fried Chicken, just like other folks. And with all those delicious fixins, what a meal.
It's finger looking good. Real goodness from Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Are we going to be... Well, hey, you came back. I'm so glad. Other stuff wasn't offensive enough. Don't forget, our sponsor tonight is the fold-over sandwich bags. They're so much more effective than those zip kind, because you don't want to play games. You want to kind of guess 50-50 if it's going to fall out or not. We have Louie Henry here, and he is here.
85 of them.
He is here to talk about his invention called the slop dog. Did you know that?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a culinary invention. It was back in my chef days when I was 17. Vegetarians were kind of a rare thing back in the 90s, and so they still want Coney Island, so you try to give them as much Coney Island flavor, minus meat.
Yeah.
So you get the Coney Island, you get the steamed bun, you put some baked beans on it, some cheese and some onions and some mustard, and I'm not a ketchup guy. I'm
Not a ketchup
anti-ketchup.
guy?
No,
Now, you know the recipe, don't you?
I do not.
He just
You
said
don't
it.
know the recipe.
To Coney Island Coney sauce.
Oh, no.
My cousin is now co-owner of Coney Island. Still won't tell me.
Yeah.
I thought I hacked some off the internet, and I tried to do some, and I went to him. I said, "I think I got it." First ingredient, he told me I was wrong.
Oh,
I said, "So it starts with," and he said, "Nope, you're wrong."
he's lying.
There's a spin-off of
Clearly.
that on a Macedonian gentleman. Bill has
Right.
a Coney, has a bar, And his dad, kind of piggyback on your story, his dad worked with supposedly the original owner in the 50s, worked with them for like 20 years, and then he left and opened up a bar over near on the southwest side of town. Same kind of thing, but same thing, you know, you ask him, because he says that his dad had the recipe with the owner.
Right.
And we said, well, what is it?
I think he's lying.
Not
to you.
happening.
I think when you said, "Is it this?" No. I think he's
Hot dog, no.
It's
I wasn't going to ask you anyway because
Well, I
I
was
like
like-
the mystery.
right. Well, absolutely, we all do.
It's a mystery meat.
It's I think the meat's the only not mystery.
Yeah, I've seen that.
The meat's beef.
Yeah.
The rest of it, no idea.
And everything else.
Everything else is in unmarked
Unmarked
spice
territory.
tubs.
Yeah. That's it. And not marked, really.
I think they have an inside track on the Board of Health saying, hey, it's not cleaning stuff. Can we have
No labels.
dry
on it.
spice?
Hubs.
And
So you have to have somebody, not you, but the company has to have somebody come in there, fill all the tubs, and know what goes in it, even though it's not labeled. So somebody knows what it is.
My
Or
cousin.
do you have like 3 different people who only know a third of them?
nope, just it's well that's because that's what KFC did. With only 2 people had separate parts of the recipe.
When one of them leaves then later?
Dies.
Yeah, that
Did
was
Lee's?
Dies.
Huh?
Dies.
He died?
Well, Lee's was Colonel Sanders' nephew.
Yeah. Okay.
Lee's famous recipe.
Yeah.
Spin-off.
Spinoff. But that Macedonian thing, because it was Macedonian owners at Coney Island, so it's the Coney circuit, as Jim Gaffigan called it. The Detroit, Toledo, Fort Wayne, Chicago.
The Coney circuit.
Yeah, it's in his book. He
That's
talks
true.
about Coney Island.
That's actually a good point. I didn't think of that. Did
Think
you?
very little.
It's the Greek Macedonian immigrants.
So, all right. Well, I'm not going to ask you more about the recipe then, because clearly you're useless.
Sorry, folks.
So you have 5 boys,
5 boys,
and what are their ages?
we're in the even years, so it's 10, 8, 6, 4, 2.
10, 8, 6, 4, 2.
Yeah, they're presidents and kings. Louis, Johnny, it's Louis, John, Theodore, Franklin, and Philip.
Wow,
Nice.
those are very substantial.
Very regal.
Kings and presidents.
Yeah. Have you had any, because they're boys, near-death experiences?
On them.
Well,
Because of that.
well, yes. They've. Well, coming home from Florida last week, that was. That was just with. Actually, that wasn't so terrible. It can't make up a story. We did watch all 3 Star Wars. Which
Okay.
were great. So, the 3 originals, but
Sure.
not so much killing me because they're not teenage girls, but they have nearly killed each other or killed themselves. One of their birthdays, like their second birthday, I got them a 15-foot trampoline. I don't remember which one it is. They're all kind of the same at this point, but so it's not so much. I just kind of wanted to push along more broken bones, just to see.
So how many
Speed dial
broken
to
bones
ER.
do you have in your family history?
Well, Louis had a broken elbow and 13 stitches in his face, 2 separate occasions. John, clean bill of health. Ted fell off the monkey bars, broke his arm, got out of the cast. 10 days later, he fell off a step at his cousin's house, re-broke, so it was this arm. So both bones, and bones kept coming unset. He had every cast color available. 7 months in a cast. Still played soccer, but he was that kid. And then Frank also broke an elbow from a piggyback ride, actually.
Oh. How'd that
Watch out.
happen? Just fell?
Cousin was giving him a trying to be playful, and I don't know if he fell and landed funny on the floor or if he smacked it on a table, but it was just in his elbow, and he healed correctly.
Do you have any broken bones by chance?
Found out went to the dentist about a year ago and was getting my X-ray, and he said, "Have you ever broke your nose?" And I said, "Not clinically, but I have an idea." And I was trying to impress a girl in the 7th grade
Okay.
at a carnival. Missed the strong man because someone said, "No, ring the bell. You got to hit it right on the end." Missed it. Hit the ground. Mallet came back up.
Oh.
Cracked me across the face. But I was like, it didn't. My nose never bled, so I didn't. I assumed it wasn't. But I did bruise through
Quite a bit
all.
of it.
Yeah.
And then insult to injury, they put me in the dunk tank for 3 hours at the end of the day when it started getting cold out. So
So did it impress the girl?
did it. Yes.
That's good.
Why not marry her?
I'd say that's a success then.
And now she has 5 sons. Now.
Now, did that prepare you for Afghanistan?
Did getting hit in the face?
That and the dunk tank.
Dunk tank. You know what? I was.
That's a good segue.
It was.
It wasn't bad. I'm on the third or next one. That's good.
Yeah, nice. No, you know what? Now, joining the Army in general was kind of
In general, get it?
get it?
Soon to be.
Yeah.
Well, joining the Army in private. I lost an arm wrestling match to a recruiter, which I feel like I think he got me. I think he got me on that one, being that he was in the Army and I wasn't.
Yeah.
And it sounded good. I was 17. It's like, what am I? Yeah.
How hard
I
can
joined
it
as
be?
a reservist. It was, 1 weekend a month. That whole.
Oh, yeah,
They
sure.
got me.
No cartoons.
Sign-on bonus. And so joined. It was 1999. I was still in high school, and it's like there's nothing going on. There's no terrorists don't come to
Terrorists don't live in the desert.
We weren't really thinking about that at the time,
Nope.
were we?
No, it wasn't even on the horizon. So get to fast forward a year and a half later, and and 9/11 happens, and I think 2 years after that, I get called up, go to training, flip a Hummer, which is probably the closest.
Right.
And,
Now, you were by yourself, or was there anybody in it?
there was 4 of us, all wearing helmets, fortunately, and it was training. It was a training exercise. It was dirt lot.
Army training.
Army training. They went. It's like you're not used to this kind of stuff, driving in dirt.
Yeah.
And made a couple laps. The other Humvee was on the other side. Thought I would be awesome, and tried to fishtail 4-wheel drive and locked it up, rolled it over. Actually, the company commander got me off without having to pay anything, which was amazing, and it didn't kill anybody.
That's better.
So number
That's
2.
a positive.
You have to pay
Number
for
2,
that,
that's
yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
It made for I don't have a single picture of it.
Really?
Like the other people took a picture, like they caught a big fish.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a upside down military vehicle.
Yeah. You could have taken a picture during?
Classified.
During the
I didn't
rollover?
it was still the Kodak
the
disposables.
disposable cameras? Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Speed dial.
but I did it on flat land, which was pretty amazing. They wouldn't let me drive
No.
for the next 18 months. And
I know what that's like.
Tony still doesn't have his license.
No. That's from the first episode, the first joke. We're still going back to that first joke. How I don't have my license, and Studio Ed likes to rub it in a little bit.
Every day.
Makes me.
I have to pick him up.
wince.
We ride the bus.
Yeah.
Sucks.
But it's the city bus, which
Still
is
sucks.
more cleanly.
Yeah, so when you're in a city that we don't know anything about,
Yeah.
we just get on it and we stay on it all day.
And what city are we in?
We're in Fort Benton, Montana, on the lovely banks of the Missouri River.
wonderful.
Yeah.
We got bumped off United Flight 1
Yeah.
from Seattle to Chicago.
But we took the 1,000 and ran.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I think for $1,000 you can get a lot in Montana. For
I think so.
$1,000.
You probably get a
As soon as
square
the
acre.
blizzard's over, we'll actually get out of here.
Yes. What kind of weather is on tap tonight in Afghanistan?
See, they're 9.5 hours difference.
9.5.
They-
9.5? Why?
They are nine. It's Afghanistan.
Are they over like 5 feet or what? What's that
Taliban.
about?
It's the Taliban.
Is it metric?
It's metric time.
Yeah.
They're on the 10.
They're on the
100 minute hour.
minute scale or minute meters.
Minutemen.
It is.
Minuters.
So it's 9.5 hours difference here, but when we were there, we went by GMT, the Zulu time. So
Yeah.
it's like we woke up and it was 5.5 hour difference. And it's like, oh, it's 5 a.m. Well, it's 11:30 Zulu.
Okay. So what time is it right now?
So let's see. So we got it back 2.5 hours.
So you're saying it's later.
It's 8:10.
8:10 in the
here.
morning.
So that would be 17:40. So
Okay.
5:40
5:40
in the morning.
In the morning.
Yeah, it'd be
Well,
later,
17 would be in the afternoon, right?
technically, but
You did. Yeah, it was your math on the outside.
that's my math. Okay. Yeah, still learning how to
That's
read a watch
actually
without
pretty good.
numbers.
Yeah. I can't read digital like that.
No.
So So you said it was 5:40 in the morning. There now.
They're 9.5 hours
Okay.
later than us.
Yeah.
What time is it in Montana right now?
What time is it in Montana?
8 o'clock.
It's right now.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah.
Touche.
Carry the 3.
was it 30 days, half September?
Yes. You know, I have. Wait, are you talking about the days of the month?
You're talking about the knuckles.
I got the knuckle thing.
You know,
for the days
a
of the month.
friend of mine and I just had that conversation, and I'm actually with you. I'm a knuckle.
It works.
I'm the knuckle guy.
I can't remember poetry.
Fascinating.
It's not. I got mine. I take these everywhere I go.
Unless it's gangster rap, I'm out.
Well, maybe.
So, you ever seen those big spiders over there? Camel spiders or something?
Never like the ones that looked like king crabs.
Yeah.
But we did hit a one that was like, it was 3. I mean, we put it against a ruler, and from tip of legs to tips of legs, I don't know if it'd be arms and legs, but it was 3 inches, and then we put it in an ammo can with a scorpion.
Nice.
We were the winners. US of A.
Makes sense. What other shenanigans did you do over there? I have to use the word shenanigans at this point in the show. So I just had to-
Well, you should go to a place with the cheese sticks with shenanigans. Isn't that a restaurant?
I think so. Yeah.
Because I was an ammunition guy, so I didn't have, I wasn't out on the front lines. So if we weren't working, if we weren't pulling ammo or putting ammo away or whatever, I mean, we played ping pong and chess and darts and anything to keep your mind off of the fact that you're in Afghanistan. It's like living on another planet.
place in
That's
the
what I imagine Venus being like.
It's like 140 in the afternoon.
140 degrees Fahrenheit
Yes.
In the shade.
in the shade. You get used to it. It's dry heat.
Oh, I've heard that.
Yes.
You get a dry heat.
Yeah,
We call
they
that
don't-
an oven.
They don't make you work for like 10 days so you can like, acclimate to, the
okay.
elevation, the temperature, and the time difference.
Is the elevation like Colorado? Is it close to that?
It's higher because they're.
Oh, really?
I was like, I mean, it's not higher than Colorado. It's about the same as Montana.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I felt it here. I had to drink a lot of water when we flew in.
Yeah.
You know, so. So no more shenanigans than just playing ping pong?
I mean,
Or are you holding back? That's fine.
It's classified, Tony.
It might be classified.
so my mom gets mad because there's a picture of me juggling grenades.
Nothing wrong with that.
Well, I already flipped a home.
They were rubber. They were rubber grenades.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, Mom. Be cool.
Accidentally hear a pin drop.
Yeah, it's like, oh, they're taped.
Okay.
So
That's funny.
it's so yeah, not like fun cheeky shenanigans. Sorry.
No. Excuse me, everybody.
Not like stripes.
Not like
movie?
stripes.
That's the only reason I would have joined.
Oh, well.
There was no mud wrestling.
No mud wrestling.
I didn't see
There's
a
no
single. Well, there was. That's
Only
a
latrine.
tragic story. That wasn't very.
Only
funny.
latrine. So I heard from you that you had a TV show also way back in high school.
Yeah.
What was the name of
The
it?
Northside News and Views. And I think been told that people have seen reruns, not in the last couple of years, but people have seen. So yeah, Northside News and Views from I think 2000, 99, 98.
Wow. Now, did you have to write a script and all that stuff and put it in a teleprompter, which was probably a Mac 2E or something?
It was, if we're lucky,
With Oregon Trail. And
it
all.
was. At first, it was just the script on the table and reading the news and views. Then we rigged a television up next to the camera for like word cues.
Okay.
But no actual teleprompters. This was the early days of Northside's telecommunications and TV show and all that.
They
But
probably have that same equipment there still.
They might.
They're not using it.
Pour the water in.
they have their when they had their remodel, they had a.
I get lost in that building all the time. I can't.
I
don't even know where the boys' room is.
No, when I wrote for the paper. The Journal Gazette had me go back through it and take a tour as a prior student, and I was backwards because like this was a parking lot. Like that catwalk went over a parking lot. I have video of me driving under this catwalk, and then thinking of where that catwalk went to in the Redskin room and the stadium gym and all. It's trying to get my bearings. It was
They're not the Redskins anymore. The flaming envelopes?
Flaming Legends.
I don't think they're just legends.
Flaming envelopes?
Just
Oh, the Legends.
Okay. The Ledgeskins.
Legends.
Lunchkins.
So, I'm assuming you found your way out.
Yeah.
Okay.
It took a couple going because I went out a couple of old outdoors that just went right back into the building. It's like the Labyrinth. David Bowie showed up.
Yes. He was there, actually.
Started
designing it.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah, it's like in circles and stuff, and I'm like, I think I've been here before, but I'm not sure. I need to lie down.
And like the old circle and everything is still sort of there, and it's like now it looks all dated, and it's like the old lockers, and it's completely backwards.
Yeah. Well, I am extremely pleased that you were able to come here tonight. Don Rickles was unavailable.
No, I did.
Yeah.
That's what his manager said.
But to show my appreciation, we're going to have a little challenge if you're up to it. Okay. Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay.
It's digital. It's a digital.
Is that the digital yes? Okay. We have cups here. I don't remember how many because they were doing the math earlier, which I've completely forgotten.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So what we're going to do is we're going to just basically stack these cups into a pyramid, and we're going to see who can do it first. Now, how many are in the bottom?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So 1 is on the bottom for you, Tony.
So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to see who can do it first.
Stacking challenge.
Now, do you want them farther away? You look really competitive to me.
He's got
I'm really
5
not.
boys.
I'm competitive in letting friends win.
I'm very uncompetitive, so we might lose together.
Yeah, it's like
Okay, so
like
when he's-
hands flat on the table.
Sure. When he says go, we're going to stack these cups into a pyramid and see who does it first. I lost the last one by a split second, but she cheated because she moved the table.
Yeah, she
And I
moved
went-
the whole table, and both stacks didn't
Stayed.
move.
And I just, for a split second,
Weird.
tried to go help. Like a man should.
No.
And she put the next one on, and I'm like, ah.
Remember, the
Like a
women
man
fought
should.
for equal
Like a man
rights.
should.
So.
Scream like that. Okay, whenever you say go.
Ready, set, go. Wait, just maybe roll it before it starts.
This might be my 2-loss show.
And Louie's on the 3rd stack. Oh, that's just
I didn't do it.
that's just hurtful.
I didn't do it.
It's kind of cool they fell on top of each other, though.
I know, right?
And
Science.
over.
I was blinded by it at one point. I'm short again.
Oh, you've always
Now
been
by
short.
by a lot. 2, 4, 6, 7.
Well, there's why, because you have 7 on the bottom.
Oh, is it supposed to be 6? Okay. I miscounted. Okay. On the
Louis
count of
winning,
3, we're
very
going to
good.
push this.
Thrust it forward.
1, 2, 3. everybody, thank Louie for coming here, and thanks a lot. And we'll see you after a while.
See you, folks. Good job.
And now my mom, the world's greatest chicken fixer, thanks to Wesson Oil. Hit it, Mom!
If you could see through yours like I can see through mine, well then you'd be frying chicken just as light as mine.
Light, because each drop of Wesson is filtered 24 times to make Wesson cook as light as it looks. Just wait till they taste your chicken.
It's the see-through cooking oil.
Wesson cooks as light as it looks.
Well, Row, welcome back to Wrestler Grace and Ration.
Hi, everybody.
How are you? Answer.
It's a quiet crowd.
Yes.
The ladies' auxiliary lubing and nut rotation team here at Fort Benton. Fort Benton. We'd like to thank
very appreciative.
Our guests, ladies. Thank you very much for showing up.
Yeah.
Last minute notice in our lovely little studio.
Yeah.
It's not like being home, but it's still nice.
It's the episode 2 of the Barbie's Malibu Dream House studio extravaganza.
And kitchen.
And kitchen.
And
And
making these little cakes.
the bake oven.
Easy
thing.
bake oven.
Yeah. There's no concert, though.
There's no
concert on the other side of the wall this time?
No. And our view is not as stellar as it was when we were in Las Vegas.
But how did we get to this location? Did you ever tell us that?
Yeah, we were on flight United Airlines 1, and we were bumped from our flight. So Tony and I had the option of just he and I being, but the crew, you know, is a great crew, decided as a bunch, we were all going to land, and they dropped us off here at Fort Benton on our way from Seattle to Chicago.
Yeah.
So that's why we're here and enjoying the hospitality. We all got to spend last night at our usual Motel 2.
Motel 2?
Motel 2. Two rooms. So, yeah. And some
2
of you,
rooms in the whole thing?
Well, you
I thought it looked
and
small.
the crew snores, and we really didn't get a whole lot of sleep
I
last
slept
night.
in the truck for half the night.
You were there most of the night, yeah, after the Benihana experience.
I want to drive again so bad. I just want to clutch that
No,
wheel.
it's not. No, we can't let you do that. Too many accidents.
Yes. Well, we've had a really good time. There you are. We've had a really good time with our guests this evening, the bankerette, as well as the hot dog guy.
Inventor.
And inventor. Hot dog inventor. And what else did he do? He did soccer coach, father of 5, all that stuff. That was fun.
5 boys. That's a basketball team?
That's a basketball
That's
team.
half a football team.
Oh, speaking of, how's your curling
Yeah,
experience?
about that. Well, the first time that I did it, I landed on my knees on the ice. And I was screaming, but I guess I was not screaming the right clues because my team's stone got way off track.
Oh.
They're very serious. You know, you'd think they would be more relaxed and have fun, push the stone and scream in Swedish, and with your brooms, try to get it to the other place. So,
I'm sure that somehow a fold-over bag would have helped you.
It would have
because
probably,
it wouldn't seal.
It would have protected my knees.
Yes.
It would have contained the blood.
And you could actually put it over you
Like a sock,
little.
a tiny amount.
Because it has that flap at the top, which would come up here.
Right. Well, I had
protect
to
you a
push
little
the
bit.
flap of my skin back down. So.
And you wouldn't have to deal with that pesky thing that actually seals it safe.
See, and I don't like that because I can't. Once you zip it, it's hard to get it apart.
There's no going back.
There's not, and I don't like the fact that okay, you've got green on one side and blue on the other side, and you put them together, you get red. I don't get that.
That doesn't make any sense.
It makes no sense.
It's yellow and blue make green, I thought.
Well, mine made
But you're
red.
colorblind.
Well, I may have had the blood.
Oh,
Made
maybe
red.
that was it.
Yeah. I don't like those bags. I'm surprised they still sell them.
Yeah.
Maybe they sell them to third world
I
countries.
think that's why they do it, because of the rice thing and the curling and other reasons that I have no idea about.
I mean, the sandwich bag industry has got to be huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not with the foldovers.
No. And I mean, you put a Twinkie in them and they're stale in 2 days.
Yeah. Because, anyway.
Right.
I could go on about that for at least another 40 seconds.
Easily.
So if you want to email us, you can email us. I'll put it right here somewhere in the plant. It is masticationstation. I'll just put it like that. Masticationstation at yahoo.com. If you have any quips, vignettes, humorous questions, any ideas for challenges, I'm running out.
Yes.
So that would be really helpful. Lee doesn't have any either. So.
How about guests?
Guests.
Unique guests.
Ideas for guests and
Yeah.
ideas for locales as well. Would be
We're
nice.
making our way back around.
We were in the Southwest,
Right.
Arizona-ish,
Arizona, Vegas,
Seattle,
Fort Benton.
Fort Benton. So now we're going to be heading to.
Hopefully we can make it to Chicago. I don't know if we're going to fly in United anymore. They seem to be having some issues with some of their passengers. So we might take the
I've heard
train.
Frontier is good, but
Isn't that a
they only
internet?
do email. So
We could be sent like who's the kid in Willy Wonka?
oh yeah, he was
Johnny
emailed
or Mike
somewhere,
Mike
wasn't he?
TV.
Yeah, Mike TV.
Yeah, you got a little
Yeah, he was emailed somewhere.
Yeah, we could
So,
do that.
I would not mind being the first to try that.
I'd rather go as a chocolate bar.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we've beaten this dead wolf to death. So. It was a horse. So, have a good week. We'll see you next time. Email us if you have any questions. masticationstation@yahoo.com. You can call us at masticationstation@yahoo.com.
How many
you
letters?
Can fax us.
How many numbers is that? Because you only get 10 numbers.
Well, that's
Mastication station, that's like 27
It's an
letters.
email.
Well, you said call us.
I did say that.
You could text us?
But in your email, you can leave us an audio wave file.
I have no idea what that is. I think you just made that up.
Have a good one, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Earthquake, earthquake. Well done. If you could somehow
Cookies! Put that cookie down now!